Hi everybody, and welcome to Arts on the Road. That was just a small sampling of the talent you can expect to see and hear this upcoming season from Michigan Philharmonic. We have an exciting show planned for you, so stay right in your seats and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to talk to Michigan Philharmonic. So tell me a little bit about Backstage Pass.
Well, Backstage Pass is Don Solon, who is our president. He sits down and he interviews some of the board members, or he'll interview one of the musicians and ask them about their background. It's really a way to for patrons to get to know everybody on a more intimate basis.
Okay, so when you come to a concert and you see a particular player, and like our concertmaster earlier, Joe Deller, you may be able to come to a Backstage Pass and hear him play, perform, and then get a chance to talk to him and learn something about his background.
Get to know the background, and what's nice about it is you get to see all facets of their life. It's not just the musician, but their background, how they became part of everything. It's very interesting, and I think everybody really enjoys it.
So now, is there a ticket price for that?
Ticket price, no. That is free to the general.
Free.
They're all free.
Public.
Well, sounds like
Yeah,
a
the
really
musical
interesting
treats, there
time.
is a charge, and it's part of how we back our musicians.
Okay, and musical treats you hold in different venues throughout the year or season.
That is like our fundraiser for one of our fundraisers for the whole season. It's kind of to get us money and also to bring people together.
Okay, but Backstage Pass
It's free to the general public.
is free. And do you hold it at one place or?
At the Liberty Street Brewing Company that's in Old Village.
Okay.
So it's real fun. You just come in and pick your beer of the month that they've got going, and we go upstairs, and the little tagline for this program is to get to know the people behind the music.
And so it's a nice free event with free music.
Yep.
And beer.
Yeah, what more could you ask for?
Right. Thanks. You know, it would be really fantastic. I'm going to put it out here for you guys in the universe.
On television.
To have you perform during halftime at the Lions Thanksgiving game.
I'm loving it.
And I'm thinking the Lions are going to have a winning season.
There you go.
From what I'm seeing so far now. I mean, don't quote me on that, but
you heard it here
keep our
first.
fingers crossed with that. So what about you, Pam?
Well, I'm looking forward to the season, our second season with musical treats, and how that everybody's going to enjoy that. We have a few new venues this year and growing it to even larger next year.
Audrey?
Well, I echo much of what Beth and Pam have to say. I'd really just like to see us expand our reach from a support standpoint. And
so that means when you say that, you mean what? More board members, more community involvement?
We are looking for board members, and actually Pam and I, and I believe Beth is on the nominating.
You know what? I think after today's show, you're going to get a lot of emails and phone calls.
Great.
And hopefully donations to follow. And season tickets will sell out. So as Beth said earlier, season tickets are going fast and time is limited. So if you want to purchase season tickets, make sure you go on their website. We will have it on the screen at the end of the show. We did talk about that and give it out. And we love the business sponsors to give us a call as well. So I want to thank you all today for being my guests.
Thank
on
you.
Arts on the Road. And congratulations
Thank you.
on Michigan Philharmonic. For Arts on the Road, I'm ReGina Schamberger. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Our community came together to create this whole thing within our own community to create some new product that's probably the largest music show, which is non-commercial, multicultural in the history of USA.
And so that is your purpose, mainly to create something that has not been created before in this community.
We are all trying to promote multicultural activity and
Awareness.
bring awareness.
There's a very important sponsorship going on with tonight's concert.
Well, there is, and we have used this concert to really be a way to raise some funds to drive social change. And in the city of Detroit and elsewhere. And one of our big sponsors is the Foundation of the Physicians of Indian Origin. And they brought lots and lots of audience members to this concert
And
to help
so,
raise money.
explain who they are.
And so they have a foundation, the Indian Physicians in Michigan, and there are lots of them, as you know,
Yes.
are very, very philanthropic, and they are very giving people. And they want to make sure that they contribute to some of the challenges that the city of Detroit faces in terms of health care and infant mortality. And they donate hours and hours and hours of their time.
So
and
really giving back to
really
the
giving
community.
back.
Because the park has over 6,000 students. So it can be an overwhelming experience here. And so I guess my daughter, as a matter of fact, she used to be on staff here and she loved it. And I think it's a family here, and you come in and you make friends so quickly, and you find that place where you belong. And there's so many different things you can take part in here. So what do you feel is the most important thing when you talk to the community and the school board as far as, how important this is, WSDP?
Well, I think that one thing that we need to mention is I think all of us were kind of shy and reserved and those oddballs in class freshman year, and we still kind of are. But
It's hard to believe.
It really has created, a place for us to belong.
Youth symbol representing peace. Today on Arts on the Road, we're going to learn about the Peace Project, a learning-based initiative created by Pioneer Middle School teachers Carmen Jones and Claire Swisher. Along with their 8th grade students, they've been gaining a lot of attention locally and nationally for their efforts to promote peace. So, from the walls of the Village Theater to their classroom at Pioneer Middle School, let's learn more about the Peace Project. For the past 5 years at Pioneer Middle School, you have been doing a project-based learning initiative with your students. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we started about 5 years ago, and it was really a dream of mine to take my students outside of the 4 walls of the classroom and have them be able to really play a part in their learning experience. And so I've always wanted to go to New York City.
So now, how do you think the Peace Project made you a better student?
It made me feel more accepted and more understood.
I think that peace is just like having everyone think the best of each other and to not have to worry about anyone thinking poorly about you for some random reason.
If it had not been for International Red Cross food parcels, we would have starved because the Germans didn't have any food.
So what was your proudest moment as a Tuskegee Airman?
We gave President Truman enough guts to sit down in 1948 and sign the Executive Order 9981 that integrated the armed forces.
If you could
We didn't
write
do it by
pages of
ourselves.
history, what would they say about the Tuskegee Airmen?
We were gallant men. 50 years ago, we were la-di-da-da. We were, we were ambitious,
Yes.
proud, and we were ourselves.
And so, okay, well, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much
It's
for
been a
inviting me.
pleasure.
It's been exciting.